We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Alright, now to get serious, we're covering the shark, which is Samarine, or Samarine, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, but anyways, here's the set. You might be wondering why I'm running Volt Pearl, and it's because of, like, electric types such as, like, Zulong, Eliguana, I guess Ikazune 2, what else, Joltooth, yeah, but, like, your quad weak to electric, so what this does is that you'll have a really good chance of surviving an electric hit, and once you do that, you set up a sharpen, you get a rev up boost, and then you're basically outspeeding everything in the game and one-shotting almost, well, not almost, but like you're one-shotting a lot of things. But yeah, Brawny, Nimble, this just, well, okay, let me just backtrack for a second. You can run a lot of personalities on this. I feel like you could run very Brawny, you could run Brawny Clever, you could run, I guess Brawny Robust too, but I wouldn't really recommend it, but yeah, so what Brawny Clever would do is it would let you guaranteed survive a electric hit from Brute Force Zulong, even if it's very smart depending on your TB investment, and you just get a guaranteed setup for free against a Zulong. Unless it crits, then that's pretty bad, but I'm running Brawny Nimble because what this does is that at +1 it lets you outspeed a very nimble Zulong, and that's really good because you're outspeeding everything in the game except for very nimble Gobademic, which no one really runs. And then yeah, these are the moves: Sharpen, Aqua Dust, Thunder Chomp, Steel Crusher. I'm not running Submerge. I've seen a lot of people fall for that trap where they see that Submerge has 90 base power compared to Aqua Dust 65 base power. It's a 2-turn move, right? So divide that 90 by 2 and you get 45 per turn. That's not that worth it in my opinion. And also, like, when you're diving, like, sure, you're dodging hits, but then your opponent knows what's gonna happen next, so they just swap into a counter, like let's say Ventation maybe. I guess that's not the best counter since this thing has Thunder Chomp, but you get what I mean, right? Like, the opponent will swap accordingly, and your Submerge will literally not be worth. Whereas Aqua Jaws, once you have the Sharpen up, you have this boosted to 100 accuracy. You're doing more damage, and you're lowering their melee defense, so it's a win-win in my opinion. And then Thunder Chomp, this is just to attack those water types that resist both of your stab moves, stuff like Luminami, Ventation, stuff like that. And Steel Crusher, that's like your main damaging move. Gives you a chance to increase your melee attack as well, so that's really, really good. So for the TBs, I have 200 melee attack to maximize that out. 152 speed with Nimble lets you outspeed a very nimble Zulong after +1. 112 range defense. This just makes sure that Protagon doesn't boost its range attack and just boosts its melee attack. 4 energy, this gives you 245 energy in level 50 battles before waiting or resting. This lets you use 1 Sharpen, 1 Thunder Chomp, 1 Aqua Jaws, and 3 Steel Crushers. Pretty sure that's the math. But then you have 32 HP leftovers, and yeah. So you have a, 18% chance to live a Thunderstrike from Zulong. So once you set up the Sharpen, you have a pretty good chance of outgoing Zulong. But I will say though, if you are running this set, you're gonna need like an Icicle Traps or a Barb Setter from like Lumelo, or like I guess Mocho, Blowtox, the new Blowtox form, which is Barbastical, something like that. I really don't remember, but I think it was Barblast. But yeah, like having Icicle Traps or Barbs is really useful. I prefer Barbs right now because there's literally nothing in the game that can remove them, and everything's taking damage, like consistent damage from Barbs. So it's really, really good right now. What else am I missing? If you're running anything that's not Nimble, right? I think you're kind of forced to run Dodge instead of like Thunder Chomp or something, because you're not gonna be outspeeding a very nimble Zulong at +1 if you're not nimble 152. So if you have Dodge, right, you dodge it, and then you have your Volt Pearl to live a Thunder Strike from something, and then you get your free setup, and you're pretty much at +2 speed, +1 melee attack, and ready to sweep. But yeah, just have barbs, icicle traps, and you're guaranteed to Oko Zulong, I believe. And then I have Ikazune here because if you're not running Volt Pearl, right, you could have something else to abuse that quad weakness to electric, like Ikazune, lightning rod users, like this is not secret ability, but pretend it is. The secret ability is what you want on Ikazune if you want to abuse this weakness, because it forces your opponent to use an electric move most of the time, and Ikazune just absorbs that and gets a +1 speed for free, sets up a magnify, and then starts sweeping. But yeah, and then I have Esperatu here because spirit types I've mentioned in my previous videos, and I'm going to keep mentioning it again. Spirit types are going to be really, really good in this meta. We have Kanibo, we have Smobito, we already had Mutagon, but like we have so many good brawler types right now. It's really disadvantageous to not have a spirit type. Yeah, we have Ursnack too, and then like, well, not Ursnack, but like Ursoul. But yeah, also Ursnack. I should also include that in there. But so many good brawler types. And then also Snagoop, I feel like is really good paired with Samarine because it resists plant, it resists brawler, it resists earth. I think, yeah, it does. It's immune to earth though. But after the Levity update, it's gonna be neutral to earth, so keep that in mind. What else? There's they're both weak to electric, which is not too good, but there's brawler, there's, oh yeah, toxic. It resists toxic as well, so it resists 4 of Samarine's weaknesses, and it has that barter ash support, even like barter thunder orb if you really wanted. But like, I feel like that's super good to help Samarine out with setting up, because it like basically makes sure that it takes hits better on the physical side against Loomians that are burned, so that's really, really good. And yeah, I think that's about it for Samarine. I have giveaways for these 2 alpha Sharpods there. Brawny, Nimble, 6x40, Terrifying. I think this is the same deal as well. Yeah, and then 5x40. So I'm doing those 2 giveaways. I'm gonna do this alpha Lumika giveaway soon as well, but I'm gonna address it formally in the Lumelo video. And then I also have this alpha Coupling right here, very brawny, clumsy, sluggish, oxidize, and 4x40. I was about to say 4x30, but yeah. But range attack and speed doesn't really matter too much. It's basically just the health that's not that great, but yeah, so I'm doing those giveaways on the Discord server. Join down below if you want to enter, and I wish you all luck. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in, actually wait, hold on, let me just check this real quick, just in case I get something good. No alphas. Okay, but yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.